Hey everyone, it's Jen. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today I have some project shares for KSCraft. I am part of the design team, and these are projects made with some of the dies from the August 2024 release. These are going to be all Christmassy projects. The release is mostly Christmas with some back to school projects. I haven't gotten to the back to school ones yet, but I wanted to start on these Christmas ones because I thought they were so cute and I thought you guys would probably like them too. So let me show you what I used. I will link each one to the AliExpress store. They might be on Amazon too. They usually come later on Amazon, so you can go ahead and check that out if you want. And I'll take some measurements too. If you have any questions, let me know. All right, so the first one is a stamp and die set. And if you remember from my haul video, I was so excited to make this project. The stamp that it comes with a gingerbread shaped cooling rack that is a really nice size. And then it comes with stamps for each letter of the alphabet. And if you could see, each one has a decoration on it. There's some with just dots, some with sprinkles. So it's fun to stamp, and I did some heat embossing on some of mine, so you'll see what that looks like. So those are the stamps it comes with. They work really, really well. And then these are the dies. There's a die for every stamp. So here's the one for the gingerbread, and it's got the little notches cut out just like on the stamp. Has those little dots like where you would have like welding on a metal cooling rack. I thought that was a really nice detail to emphasize the fact that it is a cooling rack. And I cut apart all of the dies so it's easier to cut out after you stamp them. So you want to stamp your letters first and then cut them out. That's the easiest way to do it. So here is the card that I made, and I just think it came out so cute. So to stamp the cooling rack itself, I used this new metallic ink pad that I got from Scrapbook.com. I actually forgot to show this in my last haul, but she has a new line of metallic ink pads out, so I thought this would be perfect for this project. And it does look really nice. I think silver would look great too. Platinum is just a little bit warmer than a true silver, but it definitely gets the point across that it's a cooling rack. So it stamps beautifully, and then I die cut that with the die that came with it, and I also die cut out a piece of foam, like 2mm foam, just to pop up the whole thing. And then for the cookies, I made 3 different words: joy, love, and peace. And I did heat embossing on all of them. So I thought that would give it a nice shiny look for the frosting on the letters. So I stamped out the letters onto some almond cream basil cardstock, which I use all the time for cookies and gingerbread projects with my Versamark embossing ink pad. And then I used embossing powder in 3 different colors for the words. For joy, I used a white embossing powder. For love, I used a pink one. And then for peace, I used just like a teal color one. So you could see the different shapes the sprinkles are in the separate letters. And I also did cut these out of some tan foam too that I got from Joann's, so they really look like cookies. So I glued those on to my cookie sheet, and then I went ahead and added some sprinkles. I just glued those on in just like pastel colors and a couple of these like gingerbread heart looking cookies. So isn't that so cute? And then for the corners of my card, I used the holes that popped out from the O's, and I had to cut a couple extra, but I thought those are just a nice little touch to the corners of my cards. And I had this nesting die set in my stash that I just cut out of some pastel papers just to go back to like the pastel Christmas theme. And on the inside, I added a couple of, these are from my stash, these cookie cutter, I have cookie cutter dies, so I cut those out of some like copper paper for the inside. So let me measure this for you. It's a nice size. Let's see, I'll do the die cut of the cooling rack. It's about 5 inches, a little bit more than that, top to bottom, and then side to side, it's about, let's get to the edge there, about 3 3/4. And then each letter is, it's going to vary depending on the letter, but let's say about 5/8 of an inch, top to bottom, and then side to side, about the same. So just to give you an idea. So I think these are so, so cute. And then the next one I made a tag, and then I didn't use the stamps for the cookies. I just cut them out with the dies. and then I added some Nuvo drops onto those. So you don't have to use the stamps if you don't want to, and it still looks super cute. Let me just hold it up so you can see the difference. And for this one, I did not use that ink pad. I used silver embossing powder for the cooling rack, and so that looks really nice, I thought. So let me just give you an idea or a comparison of the platinum versus the silver, and this is an ink pad and this is embossing powder. And then, like I said, I had those cookie cutter dies. I used those here too. I cut them out of silver. And then I think this is a KSCraft die from a while ago. If I could find it, I'll link it down below, but it's a rolling pin. So, you know, that kind of goes with the cooking theme. And then I had this whisk too from another die set, but I just cut that out and added that to my cooling rack. I love to make baking projects for Christmas time, so this is just right up my alley, this whole thing. And then for this one, I cut out of some white cardstock, obviously for the cooling rack, and then I put a thin layer of chipboard underneath that, and then I put a Doodlebug paper on the back just to finish it off. And it's like a baking theme one. I think it's Gingerbread Kisses by Doodlebug. And then I punched a hole in the top with my crocodile and added a small eyelet and then some coordinating ribbon to make into a tag. So I love this too. I just added some more like cooking elements to this one and more cookies to this one. So you can customize that for any sentiment you want to put on there. I just thought these were nice for gingerbread projects. So those are my two projects with this die set, Stampin' Die set. And then the next projects I have, I used a few different the new die sets. This one is called, let me see, the Holiday Magic Bag Topper. So this comes with the bag topper part that you cut out and then just fold right here, so you have the front and the back all ready together. And then the words holiday, magic, and then a layering piece for the handle. So I love these bag toppers that KSCraft has. They just come together really quickly and they look so nice. So I used that. And then I wanted to show you this one too. This is the Build a Santa. I think that's what it's called. Let me see. I have my bags right here. Just want to get the right names. Yep, Build a Santa. So it comes with a Santa, all the layering pieces, and then hands that you can just kind of glue down a little bit and then put something in the middle of his hands. Hannah has some examples on her channel and on the website where that Santa's holding a mini candy cane. That looks really nice, but mine holds something different. I'll show you those. And then I also used, where's the other one? There was another die set that I used. Must be this over here. Okay, the Scalloped Candy Cane Tags. I didn't take these out of the packaging yet, obviously, but I used these two in my project, so I'll show you those. All right, so these I made like 2 bags of goodies, so I'll show you them both at the same time. So this is combining all of those different dies that I showed you. Let's just start with this one. So Holiday Magic is the bag topper, and for this one I cut the word holiday out of some aqua foam, 2mm foam, that I got from Joann's, and some white glitter paper that's also from Joann's. And then magic I cut out of 2 different papers too and just staggered them a little or offset them a little so it would give them a little bit of dimension. I cut the bag topper out of this pretty like pink candy cane paper. And then there's the layering piece from the die set, and then I added these big clay candies, and then I added diamond dots into the center of those, and the teal kind of goes back to the teal of the foam. So it comes together so quick and it's super cute, and there's stitch detail too around the word holiday. So I love that. And then here's the Santa. Let's open this up so I could show you. Oh, actually, let me measure this and then we'll open it and I'll show you the rest of it. Okay, so this bag topper goes to, let's say, about 4 3/8. And then top to bottom, it is about 3 inches or so. So it fits perfectly on a bag like this, which is, the bag itself is about 4.5 by 6 1/4. So it'd be great for like an A2 size card. So if you open this up, and that's what the back of it looks like. Okay, let's take this out. So I made this Santa and I put him onto this backing paper with some removable dots, so whoever gets this can take this off and use it as an embellishment. So this Santa I thought was so cute and really easy to put together. You take this main die, and I cut this out of like the paper that I want the hat to be in, because there isn't a layering piece for the hat, so you might as well cut this out of the hat paper, and then everything else you can layer on top of that. And I also have the pants peeking through from that same piece, this same piece. And everything else is just cut out of different papers, all of the different layering pieces. I use white glitter for the accents on the hat and the his mustache, and then the sleeves and the jacket too. And then I use black glossy paper for lots of the elements, and then just different papers in my stash to go with it. This is that embossed dot paper from Joann's. I love using this. It comes in lots of different colors, but I used it for the beard and hair of Santa and for the eyebrows. It gives a little texture without being just plain boring white. And then here is the candy cane from that candy cane die set, which is, what did I say it was? The Scalloped Candy Cane Tags. I didn't add the tag part, so you could just use it as an embellishment too. And this is the smaller candy cane, but it does come in a bigger one. Let me measure this smaller one. I just haven't made the bigger one yet. The smaller one is about 2 inches, and then side to side, it's a little bit over 1. So you could see the bigger one next to that, how much bigger that is. I'll get to that, I just haven't yet. So I did glue down I put foam tape up on the sleeves, so it left a little bit of space under the glove, so you could just slip a little, something in there. So that's why I put that tag there. It's like 2 embellishments in one. And look at this cute little belt buckle. That's a die from the set as well. I cut that out of some matte silver paper. It's just such a cute Santa, I thought. I added some highlights on the black parts, and yeah, that's the first one. So this Santa, let's see, he is about a little bit over 5 inches top to bottom, and then side to side he is not quite 3 inches. Very good size, and a really cute looking Santa too. And then for this one, it's pretty much the same thing, just different colors. The Santa that I made, here, let's open him up. I cut the main piece out with this paper here. It's like aqua, and it has embossed circles on it. So I didn't cut out a separate jacket piece like I did for this one. I just left that layering piece off. So I think that looks really cute too. I made another scalloped candy cane for just like the little thing that he's holding. And I think he's adorable. I added some highlights with the gel pen as well. His mouth I did a little bit differently. This one I used black glossy paper, and then I colored in a little tongue and a highlight on the tongue with some gel pens. This one I just cut out of some pink paper. So that's the difference of those. And then the Holiday Magic bag topper for this one, I did very much the same as this one, except for the word holiday. I used just some gold glitter foam from, I think it was either Joann's or Hobby Lobby, so I didn't have to layer that up, even though it's pretty thin once you run it through your die cutting machine, but it's still dimensional, so that's why I used that instead of doubling it up like I did for this one. But yeah, really pretty. I love the papers. I think both of these papers are from scrapbook.com, so they have really nice Christmas papers on their site. So those are my projects I wanted to share with you today. I hope you liked them. Let me know if you have any questions. I'd love to hear which is your favorite. Again, all of these dies will be linked down below in the description box. I'll be back soon with more KSCraft projects. And yeah, until then, I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care. Bye.